Although I do need to get my little rogue up there and going pretty good.
Okay, you're still there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't tell when the stream stopped. I mean, because I'm sitting here, I'm half asleep. When the stream stopped, I was like, wait, can I still talk to him? And I was like, oh yeah, we're on Google Hangouts.
It started back again.
Cool.
See?
Let me switch over. Well, I mean, it forced a commercial on me. Thanks, Tate.
My bad. My bad. I got it set to instantly monetize, and I don't. Half the time I forget to take it off of there.
Heck yeah. Yep.
But yeah, what you think about that, Broham?
It's pretty awesome. You know, I've been wanting to play a game lately. I don't know what.
Don't know which one.
Mm-mm. I was really wanting to play that South Park Fractured But Whole, but you know they pushed it back to sometime next year.
Yeah, it sucks that they did that, man.
Oh man, it does, dude. You know, I'm one of the guys that pre-ordered it. You know, because they were like, you know, it's coming out December 6th. Hurry up and get it. And then they pushed it back. But I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they pushed it back. From what I understand, they're using that time to polish it to make sure that it's what fans expect it to be. Because I mean, I'll be honest, I paid $60 for it. I expect it to be awesome. And it
Mhm.
better be.
And you know, a lot of developers will actually release it without it being what it should be to make money.
Hmm.
But at least they're nice enough to say, "Hey, look, we got you. We're going to get you, but we want to make sure you're going to enjoy what we're going to drop."
I don't know how reliable the news feeds on Twitter are, but I have totally been seeing a lot of whales that have been washing up on beaches, just specifically mostly on Twitter lately.
Whales.
Hmm.
Why have whales been cropping up on? What the hell?
I don't know, but give me about 45 minutes and I'll have a script worked out for my new conspiracy video.
Mm, maybe they're going back to using whale fat for coal.
Nah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to conspirize it like this. It's something along the lines of all the weather that harp's been doing, you know, and it's driving the whales into the shores of the mainlands, and when they, you know, trying to get away from the signals, you know.
Ugh.
Give me a few minutes to work on a script, man. I'll have the world convinced, man, that the government's killing whales.
I don't know. According to Star Trek, they are supposed to be the smartest living thing on Earth.
You know, that's a good question. Let me do some research while you're doing that. It does seem like I've heard from some reliable resources that whales are very intelligent.
Dude, there was this whole thing where in Star Trek they had to go back in time say to keep the whales from becoming extinct.
Oh, I've seen Star Trek 4. I know.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell? I believe it's Star Trek. Star Trek, it prophesied it, man. Starts you up a whole channel called Star Trek Prophecies.
Oh, I went to see how intelligent whales are, and they keep going on and on about how smart dolphins are.
Dolphins are tasty. Oh, I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
have so many people after me for that one.
I don't know. I've never had dolphin.
Have you ever ate tuna?
Well, I mean, yeah. Come to think of it, I guess I have had dolphin.
Yeah, there's a reason they say it's dolphin safe tuna.
I can't really find a.
Can't really find a blinking purple dragon. Nice. Huh. Well, I'm killing the heck out of these guys. I'm not getting the thingamabobbers so that 8 out of 12 cursed or cursed title. Are you still there, Diesel? I think he DC'd. Yep, I think he DC'd. I do believe he has DC.
You know what happened.
Oh yeah, that's like I was telling the good folks at home. I believe you DC'd.
Yeah, I dared to load a page on this little old-fashioned Dell.
Why don't you use it, Tosh?
Well, the Toshiba's got other problems. I think there's something wrong with the processor on that. I can go to watch a video or edit a video. There's some sort of like stream lag just in the, normal actions I do. I have to stick with the Dell DCs and all.
What the heck?
Yeah, had you ever tried to do any, really heavy video watching on YouTube or Hulu through that Toshiba?
No?
There is some lag. The video will be a good minute behind of the sound.
Yeah. Did you set it up to where, or did you set it down to where, give me a minute. I'll think of it. Did you set it down to where the fans cool the processor?
Well, I mean, don't the fans cool the processor anyway?
There's two different modes. There's performance mode and there's cool mode where it stays cool.
I need to set it on that then. I thought the fans would work just any old way.
Oh, the performance mode, it sacrifices some of the power to the fan to give more power to the CPU,
Really?
which results in the CPU getting hotter and you getting crappier performance, believe it or not. So performance mode gives you shitty performance.
That's a terrible irony right there.
Yeah. But there's a cool mode, like it tells you that it will take away processing power to keep it cool in the BIOS.
Mm-hmm.
I was running it on that cool mode and I never had any problems with YouTube or anything, bro.
I'll probably have to go set that back down. Let's see here.
What all have I gotten by running around? I've gotten it. Crap.
We'll leave it to the internet to not give me a direct answer. I just asked the internet, what is a whale's IQ? And the basic answer between shifting through 4 pages is, oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just, oh.
That's the cool. Wait, what have I got on my hand?
Now, how did Hillary Clinton start following me on? No. You can't follow me on Twitter, Hillary Clinton.
36. 12, 8, 12. Yeah, that's got critical strike on. Not gonna fell off my. Boom. Oh, that is nice looking. Yeah. I need to give that a room. What did it let me? Where's room forged? Damn. I mean, just damn, do I really gotta go to? I guess so.
Possibly.
Guess I'll open up a gate and go there.
Open up the gates of Hades and go there.
Pretty much what I did, dude. I created my own little teleport. I wished it would stay on my other side here so that I could use it to go back to where I was going or where I came from. That would be awesome. Alright. Now I wonder if it's took a bunch of my skills away. Because it's a two-handed weapon. Can't use that item. Sweet. Hell yes, instead of a freaking 45-minute trip on a bone griffin. Are you still there, D? I think he's dared to load a page. Basic melee attack. What is this? Requires melee weapon.
Because I gotta have net. Ooh, I gotta have net. I gotta have the net, net.
Seems it, don't it?
Yeah.
Sword strike. Does that? Huh. Does this requires two-handed melee weapon? Alright. Two-handed melee. Alright. Oh shit, I gotta figure out how to do this now. What about blood tank? Can I use two-handed weapons with it? Oh. Interesting.
Do.
Well. Alrighty, let's go back over to holy. Ooh, hey.
Yo, homie.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff here I need to like build up and pick out skills and everything else.
So, what happened with, I'm sure you haven't got into that part, or it's something that you're maybe not even going to get into, but I heard that you can like get married in Warcraft and even have kids and everything.
I probably can. I'm not for sure, man. It's a pretty intricate game.
Yeah, like from what I understand, and I could be wrong, I might be getting it mixed up with another MMO, but when you do get married and have a kid, like there's some sort of benefit to having a kid, like the kid somehow can carry stuff for you or something like that. I'm not sure.
No clue. Got no clue.
Not a clue.
And causes your flare up, dealing blah blah. Fight it, rune weapon. Heck yeah.
Hmm. I'm just curious. Well, that answers my question.
What's that?
Stephen Hawking does have a Twitter.
Does it?
Apparently so.
Interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting, Slobby.
Yes. I'm as shocked as you are.
Telling you, bro, man. Something else. Scored strike on 5. On 4. Outbreak. On 1. 7. 7. 2. That one away.
I don't know if it's that way for everybody, but the only mail that I ever get on Twitter or messages is like, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel. And you know what? I know what it's like. So normally I do subscribe to their channel.
Ain't blame them.
No, I do the same thing.
You gotta advertise to grow. That's just how it works. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I can summon little minions to fight with me.
Yay! Is it the minions from the little show?
No, you get to see them here in a second.
Well, here in a minute and a couple seconds.
Yeah. Poof.
Oh, what is it?
It's a little undead. I get 2 of them.
Well, I know what killed him.
Yeah, that one I think was eaten. The other one, starvation.
No, the one was eaten by the other one?
Could have been.
I mean, it only makes sense. A quote from our friend Austin. How the fuck am I supposed to love a bitch when the only thing a bitch loves is riches?
Well, get riches, bitches.
That's, a logical solution.
I guess like, okay, that might work.
That's pretty logical.
Well, oh, I think I've got to go into the mine to kill those. Oh, dude, I love the way my little. I don't think you can even see my minions on your screen at the moment. I love
I
the way the little
cannot.
guys are like in super freaking fast forward, keeping up with me.
Oh, yeah, I can see them.
They're hauling ass.
I really don't see how Chubbs there is doing it. I mean, he's making it, though.
He's something else, I tell you.
He looks like, have you ever seen all the Hellraiser movies? You remember the really, really chubby one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he reminds me of.
Ooh, 4,000 and something a hit.
Ooh, that's what I'm going to do. Halloween is getting closer. I've made up, Hellraiser Marathon.
Hellraiser, hell yeah.
Yeah, the Hellraiser movies was good, man.
Yep.
Pinhead for the win.
I used to own them all, man, and I gave them to Big Mike.
How is Big Mike? I ain't heard from him in forever.
Last I heard, doing real good.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I hadn't heard from him in so long. I don't even know how to get a hold of the guy.
I can't even remember the number he normally calls when he goes over to watch Jamie's house.
Yeah.
Because Jamie goes and does that auction. Big Mike goes over and guards his house, you know.
Oh, he's still working for Jamie Jones.
Yeah, he still house sets for Jamie Jones.
Oh, heck yeah.
Normally,
I didn't even know Jamie was still doing all that.
yeah. Normally on a Friday to Saturday night, he'll house set for Jamie and he'll call me.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I watched the Dragon Ball Z abridged episode 55.
Yeah.
I think we ended up witnessing the conception of Goten.
Yeah. She's like, he's got a week. You two leave now.
Yeah. She's like, I know a way you can make it up to me.
Yeah.
And Goku's just like, what's going on? I don't understand. And Krill's like, come on, Gohan.
I like the way that Goku was talking about Cell. He's like, he's handsome. Why didn't you warn me he was that handsome?
And then they asked him, it's like, yeah, but can you beat him? Well, if he's as strong as he is handsome, I don't know.
Yeah. That tickled the hell out of him, man.
Oh, and then Cell even said, I'm going to miss him when he's dead.
Yeah. Because he keeps popping in on sale. Yeah. So it's like, how did you do that? Need to put a cowbell on you. Yeah.
It's too bad, man. We'll have to wait until probably. I honestly figure it'll probably sometime in December before we get the next episode.
I'd say it's going to be a full month, most likely.
Oh, yeah.
I like that when Piccolo done the close beam for Gohan. He's like, actually,
Yeah.
I want an outfit like yours. Did our heart just skip a beat?
Oh, and then he's like, close beam.
Yep.
That
is.
I guess my favorite line was, from Goku. He's like, and this was totally after Cell had done went on and on about Goku's stupid face. Goku was like, I really like the orange. It really brings out my stupid face.
Yeah.
I love it.
It was a goat. My favorite one was when Goku looked at Vegeta and said, "He really is a speaking to say," and Vegeta said, "I'm gonna kill him."
And then of course Piccolo and Vegeta got into it, and Vegeta's like, "Well, I would, but in case you haven't noticed, we've never fought." Vegeta's like, "Really?"
Yeah, they were like, "That's odd." I thought that was pretty neat.
I think that still holds true till this day. Piccolo and Vegeta's never fought. I honestly can't think of a instance in the series or any of the series where they have.
Nope, none at all. Well, wait. Wasn't it Vegeta and Goku against, or wasn't it Piccolo and Goku against Vegeta when he first come down?
No, you're thinking of Raditz, homie.
Oh, they fought. Yeah, they fought Raditz.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Piccolo and Vegeta never have fought, have they?
Mm-mm.
Like through the whole freaking series.
Nope.
How is that possible?
I mean, You know what's weird? Gohan and Vegeta have fought, but Piccolo and Vegeta haven't.
Hmm.
And yes, Gohan and Vegeta have fought. I can point you right to the point where they did.
Well, I know Gohan, he like went crazy and basically speared Vegeta.
Well, it was kind of like this. Give me just a second to compose myself. I'm yawning up a storm. But it was kind of like this. It was right after the Namekian saga when everybody was back on Earth, wished back on Earth, and the planet Vegeta or planet Namek exploded, and Gohan and Vegeta ended up getting into it over, well, Goku's dead, and Gohan's like, no, he's not, my daddy, blah blah blah, and little ballsy Gohan, man, he stood up to Vegeta. Of course, Vegeta promptly handed him his ass, but
Oh yeah.
Gohan, yeah.
Well, hell, if you take in the first time where Vegeta come down and handed Goku his ass, the only thing that saved Goku at one point was Gohan, because he was like, "Quit picking on my dad," and bust through that little pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, by this point in the series, Piccolo is his dad, so. And
Pretty
what's
much.
weird? It kind of sort of remains that way. If you notice, Piccolo and Gohan are close even in Super.
Uh-huh. Sure enough.
And there's only one part in all of DBZ. It might have been in GT. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out. But Gohan and Videl are flying around, and Piccolo, because Gohan's playing his Great Saiyaman routine.
Yeah.
And Piccolo asks him what he's doing dressed so stupidly. And Gohan looks at him in his little Saiyaman outfit and says, I could ask the same of you. I can't believe I ever dressed like that.
Really?
Yeah. I'll try to find it. Well, heck, you're not in a situation to watch it anyway.
Dickish move.
Yep. But apparently, Akira Toriyama's forgot about that. But if you look toward the very end of Z, when Gohan started dating Videl at the end of Z,
Yeah.
Piccolo and Gohan didn't seem that close. But if you pick back up at the beginning of Super, well, heck, Piccolo's just like Gohan's dad.
Pretty much, dude. He spent more time with Piccolo than he did with Goku.
Yeah.
Straight up. I mean, the abridged part doesn't even. They don't even know how real that joke is in that series.
For Rizzle.
Yeah. Or maybe
man.
they do.
I can't wait till Gohan's born.
Or Goten.
Yeah, Goten. I can't wait till Goten's born. And I'll tell you why. I hope Goten's born with an inner hood city gangster voice. I mean, that would be awesome. Tell me it wouldn't.
It would be a trip. What's that one? Can't remember the guy's name that I showed you. Captain Cog.
Oh. Darn it. I will find out what that guy's name is so you can recommend it to the Dragon Ball Z fans. That's my mission right now. I'm going to find that.
I think it was SSJ Carter or SSJ 9000. He had to take down all of his parody videos because they kept striking him.
Oh, Captain Cock's been taken down?
Oh no, you can find it on the tube, but you can't find it on his channel, which is sad because he's the original creator of it. No,
I'm almost certain it was SSJRQ.
no, it's SSJ Carter.
You sure?
Yeah, SSJ Carter or SSJ 9000.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because people are listening to this video and we are recommending this video, I'm going to find the link and then I'm going to post it in the comment section.
Heck yeah. Captain Cog. I love that.
Oh, it was so funny.
I'm sorry, it just tickles me.
Here it is. Here it is. I found it, and you were right. It was SSJ Carter. I was getting it totally mixed up with another Dragon Ball Z YouTuber.
It does, it tickles the hell out of me, man. He done one hell of a job on that. Oh.
Well, he does have lines in there other than Captain Cock, doesn't he?
Yeah.
when he's normal, non-enraged Brawly.
Yeah. My daddy asked Jay Weezy.
Oh, dude,
Huh?
I cannot comment.
Why not?
Well, there's no comment section for one. Is that because it's a live stream at the time?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Yeah, I forgot all about that, man. If you want to, you can send it in the chat.
All right. Well, right now I'm posting it in the chat. Oh, I can't even post it in the chat. Remember, they will not allow
Links.
HTTP address. Yep.
Oh, them bastards.
I know it.
Yep. Well, I'm pretty sure I lost my monetization at Captain Cog, but yeah.
Nah, dude. Trust me. Monetization loss usually focuses around tags and.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I didn't even stop to think. I haven't checked my latest video I made.
You do. You check
I don't even.
all that good stuff.
I don't even think I monetized it, Holmes.
Really?
I just threw it out there and I was like, done.
Ah. I got mine set up to auto monetize, which is, oh my god, it's aggravating sometimes. Sometimes it's handy.
Let's see here. Would it be in info and settings or would it be in the little magic wand thing?
It'd be in your settings.
Okay, it is monetized. There's the basic info.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got all kind of tags all up in that. It's good.
Archmage Zentor. Am I supposed to kill Archmage?
Well, I mean, I would. That's a terrible name.
Ain't it? I killed him even though it didn't tell me to, but yeah.
I'm just saying, if your name is Archmage Zenthor, you deserve what's coming.
That's the freaking truth. Ooh, hey, I just gave him boils. Sweet.
Oh man.
Are you alright?
Yeah, some of these spammers on Twitter, man, it's like, oh, thanks so much for supporting me. If you would be so kind as to donate to my Patreon, it's like, wow, really? You asked me to sub and I subbed. You asked me to follow and I followed. Now you want money too? I don't think so, Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, here's the thing. This is why I'm a stickler on the Patreon thing. You know my stance on the issue. My stance on the issue is I want to entertain the people and make them happy. What little bit of money I make from monetizing my videos is all I ask. I will never ask for donations. I will never ask for Patreon.
Yep.
You know, that's always been my stand.
I got a Patreon, and what they do with the Patreon is you have to pay like so much to get content for the whole year. My Patreon is set at like $1. Literally,
For real.
my Patreon is $1 because that's as low as they would let me go.
Oh, I don't even do Patreon, man. I mean, you know, more power to those people that do. But to be honest, I'm still at that stage where it blows my mind that people are interested in the things that I do and the things that I have to say, and it's just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just so awesome, you know.
Gives you a sense of fulfillment, man.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, there's a road going up this hill. Maybe it'd be easier to take the road up. Oh, there's a dwarf. Okay, it's telling me to come back over here. That was odd. No. Hellman, if you like the music in the background, you can go to No Copyright Sound. Look at their playlist. And they've got a playlist called Liked.
I would like to take this time in the middle of one of your videos, and I'm sorry, to give a shout out to a guy that has provided most of my music for most of my videos.
Okay.
His name is Ross. Yes, his name is Ross Bugden, and he does something. You know, you can find his stuff. Search for Ross Bugden. It's spelled just like it sounds: BUGDENROSS, and he does some of the best royalty-free, copyright-free music I have seen on all of YouTube. His stuff is just excellent. It's great.
Heck yeah.
You know, I'll give that guy a shout out. He does excellent music.
Oh, there's another Universe song.
Oh, I love that song. It's called Heart of Fire.
Yep. Yep. And, okay, I'm supposed to do something in here. But I don't know what. It's the krill slang? Where's the krill? Do I need something?
Hold on just for a second. I'll be right back on me.
Okay. There's the crowd.
Oh. It was Sam and they're talking again in her sleep.
Ah.
As she does that sometimes.
Oh, do you think you had an intruder or something?
Well, yeah, I heard her in there talking, and I didn't know if she's hollering at me or wanting me or, you know. Sometimes when she talks in her sleeps, oh, every urge in my body, I just want to say, the nuclear codes. You must release the nuclear codes.
Oh, you would shit if she started coming off with codes, wouldn't you?
She'd be like, oh, 2, 1, 3, 5. I'd be like, oh, shit.
I would laugh so. Yeah. I got something. I don't know what the heck it is, man. But that sucker's like right up my nose. Driving me crazy. I am kicking some butt on this y'all game.
Let's see here. What is today? Thursday.
Who is it?
Yep, it's Thursday.
Ooh. Ooh. Aw. Aw.
Let's see how long this guy's been on YouTube. Let's see how far back his videos go.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This guy's got 73 subs. Guess how long he's been on YouTube?
How long?
3 weeks, homie.
Nice.
Yeah, for real. He is kicking butt.
You know he has straight up been advertising like a mofo.
Oh, yeah. I'm lucky if I make like, 4 subscribers a week, Holmes.
Wait. 225 gold, and I've only got 77 gold. Okay, well, this is gonna be one hell of a thing. Gotta make up 225 gold to buy the right to fly a dragon again.
What?
Yeah. It's where I switched over to a new server, man.
Oh, okay.
It's got me. That's another reason that I'm doing the quest, man. Oh, know that.
Oh, hey, by the way,
Huh?
that collab we did on the CERN Mandela effect,
Yeah.
it's doing well. It's doing real, real well.
Heck yeah. So, what is well?
Well,
Well is well?
it's basically my very best video.
Heck yeah.
It doesn't have more views than the Dragon Ball Z one,
Yeah.
yet it does support more watch time.
Well, heck yeah.
158 views, and people have watched 1,115 minutes of it.
Nice.
Now, it's not my highest monetary video, my highest making video. Wait, am I even allowed to talk about this on YouTube? I don't know the rules.
Oh, you can't talk about money, but you can say, hey, this one's got more views than that one.
Okay, well, um, the highest views I've got, of course, is still my Dragon Ball Super Resurrection F.
Yeah.
However, the house, the one where how CERN created the Mandela effect by shifting parallel realities,
Yeah.
definitely more watch time. People are eating
Bailey.
it up, home.
Good bay. Hey.
Hmm?
I want to show you this pup, man. Give me a minute. Let me find my whole thing in my thing here.
Okay. Things are important, clearly.
Wait. Can I turn on my camera here?
Surely.
Oh, hey, there's a pup in the background, too.
Oh,
I got that Wolverine hair going on today.
one of these days you'll CGI in the claws.
Ain't that the freaking truth? Mate, how you doing? How you doing, girl? Hey, I'm gonna steal your puppy for a minute. I'll steal your puppy for a minute, girl. Oh, you're okay, little guy.
Oh,
See him?
oh,
Yeah, she
what a
ain't
pretty
liking.
baby.
She ain't liking that I got him. I promise he's right here, girl.
Oh,
What'd you think about that little guy?
what a pretty baby.
Yeah? But yeah, did you hear that squeak?
Yeah, she's like, hey, hey.
Yeah, she's like, give him back. Give him back. She was not having that. She's a good dog, man.
Yeah, yes. This is a pretty pup.
Okay, now I've got 107 gold.
Gold sounds, and you're sitting here at level 60. Gold sounds like it's hard to come by.
Well, you got 3 different currencies that you can get from just monsters. You got copper, silver, and gold. And gold is your highest one. So you got to be like 60 to 90 to get decent amounts easy.
Yeah. You know me. I'm digging through my analytics. I'm obsessed with them.
Oh yeah, dig, dig, dig.
That's me.
Yeah. I shall have the right to fly probably sometime tomorrow, I think.
Suave.
Then I'll get to break out all the nice, neat mounts I got.
Suavenly.
Oh, I tell you another thing I need to start doing too.
What's up, homie?
Well, I can't do that until I get the right to fly. Freaking hell. Oh, I was going to pick up a pickaxe, start learning mining.
Mm-hmm.
But you really can't get to a lot of nodes unless you can fly because they put like mining nodes in the middle of a freaking. Yeah, it's just.
Do you know anything about Tumblr?
I know that it's one hell of a site to go for some kinky porn.
I mean, I was looking through my shares. Have you ever checked out in your analytics your shares that you've got?
Do I own shares of something?
No. It's where people share your videos in places.
Oh, I share you on Tumblr every now and then.
Well, I mean, I've never been to Tumblr, but I mean, I was just checking on my shares. Overall, I've got like something like well, shoot, now it's not even showing me, but I've got like 40 something shares.
On Tumblr?
No, altogether, lifetime.
Oh,
43 shares.
I've shared like videos like close to 20 times.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'd say some of that was me, Broham.
I'm gonna go check out Tumblr. You made it sound real nice.
Oh no, it's not real nice, but it is something you can share on.
Do you have to sign up to cruise Tumblr or?
Yeah, you ain't gotta sign up, but it's best to, because if you don't sign up, it just keeps aggravating you until you do. Yeah. It's like, come on, please sign up, please. And you're sitting there, you're like, no, I don't want to. No, go away. No, no, kitty, my papa. Wait a second. Marauding Crust Burster.
That does
what
not
those
sound
are?
fun.
Yeah, that's what those are. The sandworms that I told you I was killing earlier.
Hmm?
Yeah, they're called Marauding Crust Busters. I gotta kill 15 of them. I didn't know I had a freaking quest for them. Oh, guess that worked. Can't argue with that.
How to build a pancake doghouse.
Out of pancakes?
I'm not sure. Rhett and Link, their Good Mythical Morning stuff. That's apparently what they're doing today.
Oh, dude, they literally probably are building them out of pancakes. Knowing those
You,
guys.
well, I mean, yeah, you never know. They've probably got a truck that's like, we have a truck with 427 boxes of Legos. We're going to put it together with syrup, and we're going to see if our dog wants to live in it. Come on, Ruffles.
Yeah. You know, that's probably what they're doing.
Yeah. You got to hand it to Rhett and Link, man. They might be two of the biggest YouTubers that are out there, but they earned it. They earned it all.
I watched them eat something called geoduck. It looks like a frickin' duck's penis crossed with a giant snail.
You wouldn't believe the stuff I've seen Rhett and Link eat. Yeah, trust me, they've earned it.
I don't know what they've earned, but I'm pretty sure they need a lot of sulfur and milk. Because I don't think some of the things they ate were quite dead while they was chewing on it.
Some of the things they ate were never meant to be food.
Exactly. No, it's a good thing about... Dude, I do wonder something, right?
What's up?
Alright, you know we had appendixes for eating, like, springy plant matter, tough plant matter?
I'm not really sure what the purpose of the appendix. I thought it was to fight infections in the lower GI.
No, what it does is it stores, like, tougher matter, fibrous matter, and it, like your thumbnails and
Oh
stuff like
man.
that you eat, your fingernails. You know how you eat a fingernail every once in a while when you chew it off by accident? You bite your fingers. Well, all your fingernails you accidentally swallow goes to your stomach. Any plants that's hard to chew goes to your stomach. Like bark. And I think he DC'd. Damn. Right as I was talking about eating the bark off of trees. Eh. Ooh. Hmm. Alright. Ooh, what's attacking me? Ranged Hellbore. Nice.
I'm back.
What's up? I was just talking about, or getting to where I was talking about eating the bark off of trees.
You know, I would be careful eating the bark off of trees, even if you truly attempted it. You do know that between the tree and the bark itself, that the bark is usually lined with, sometimes it's poisons, but that's where chemicals are. The bark of a willow tree, on the inside of that bark is where they get aspirin from.
Yep. It's certain
It could easily.
trees you can eat,
Mm-hmm.
certain trees you can't, certain trees are poisonous, certain trees are like medicinal, and if you eat too much of them, it'll make you sick. But, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, homie.
But yeah, man, the first Americans over here, the Pilgrims,
Mm-hmm.
they noticed that the Native Americans would get like a white poplar tree,
Yeah.
and they would take and they'd shave the hard bark off, and underneath is like a thin white layer of bark.
Mm-hmm.
That thin white layer there, you can eat it during winter, and it gives you vitamins.
Huh.
So where they wasn't getting fruits and stuff through the winter,
Uh-huh.
they would eat that bark.
But I mean, I question whether they even knew about vitamins back in those days.
All they knew is when they ate that bark during winter time, it made them feel better.
I mean, there you go.
There wasn't no pinpoint scientific reason for it back then.
Yeah.
All they knew is they just felt better, they caught less diseases, etc.
Makes the sense to me.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of neat the way that they could eat that soft bark, that soft fiber,
Yeah.
and that's what your appendix is. And your tonsils, believe it or not, is a filtration system.
Now, the tonsils are for fighting infections, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
They're for fighting throat infections, and you know how you get high pollen?
Uh-huh.
I know everybody's done this. When you was little, you'd cough up like little hard yellow balls.
Yeah.
What that was it was fighting out infection, and it was collecting pollen out of the air and processing it into them little balls, man.
Hey, I noticed that doesn't happen anymore now that I'm grown. Is that something only kids do?
Yeah, your tonsils stop working.
Oh.
That's why everybody says they're useless. But they're not when you're younger.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that I haven't done that in several handfuls of years.
Yep. Oh, unyielding knight. He just come out of nowhere and knocked my ass straight down. Done me. But yeah, man, you'd them little hard yellow balls, man. You could.
Yeah, I remember those. They would show up all over your tonsils, and they were uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
you'd cough them up.
Yeah. What it was
So
tonsils was
that's
filtrating stuff out of your system.
huh. So that was mostly pollen.
Pollen, infection, anything else that was in your system, man.
Wow.
Yep. Yep. As you get older, you start growing nose hairs.
Yeah.
And when them hairs get so thick and so dense, your tonsils stop filtrating, and them nose hairs start filtrating.
Huh. So, is there any way scientists have discovered to activate a person's tonsils?
Nope.
Or
Normally
would
they just remove them.
it? Yeah, they wanted to remove my tonsils, and they talked about it, but we got a hold of a doctor. The doctor was like, "No, no, no, that's kind of going out. They don't remove tonsils like they used to." And then of course, there was a while there that they didn't want to remove tonsils, and now they're back to removing tonsils again.
Yep. Well, see, they took out something in me called adenoids.
Uh huh.
I don't know what the hell that was. But they were going to take my tonsils out, and then they're like, no, we'll just take his adenoids out. I wonder if it actually added noise to my voice.
Hmm.
Good question, ain't it?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it is kind of named like it would.
Neanderthals fashioned jewelry out of animal teeth and shells.
Yep.
I'm sitting here. I'm reading a few little tweets.
Uh, Dude, I think white people come from Neanderthal.
I, my stance on that. I don't believe modern humans are directly related. I believe that the Neanderthals were a different subspecies of humanoid that were not directly related from them. But that's for another debate.
They were almost classified as a subspecies because of the chromosomal difference.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you have to realize, man, they have using our genome as a template. They have, did their best to resequence from what little fossils they could find. Because even on those fossils, the DNA is incredibly damaged, but they've been able to resequence, and you could see that we're not directly related.
Oh no, we weren't even directly compatible. It would take many different times of breeding and a freaking miracle before the
Yeah,
before the
you
child
know,
actually sustained life.
there was as much difference. I mean, just to be fair about Neanderthals and modern humans, there's as much difference between Neanderthals and modern humans as there are between zebras and horses.
Well, there's a same difference between modern humans and the rhesus monkey, but somehow we got that DNA in there too.
We got rhesus monkey DNA?
Yeah, that's what the RH factor is, positive or negative.
Oh, that's why in kindergarten I wanted to sling a turd at my teacher.
It could very well be.
It was instinctive.
Yeah. Why do you think we're classified as primates, bro?
Well, I mean, because technically, what other classification would we fit in? There's enough similarity there to say that yeah, we are.
Yep. Well,
But you have to look though. Most primates, even orangutans, are at least 10 times stronger than us humans.
I actually think we were initially a whole lot stronger than what
I
we
would
are
say,
now.
I would say you're right, but you have to consider, man. Back during our ancient times, we probably were a lot more active, and used our bodies a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, if you consider what we do today, and I mean, I'm just being fair between you and me, both with us being YouTubers, man, and mostly focusing on YouTube, and yeah, we're not swinging from trees or anything.
Oh no. You spend okay, let's put it this way. A man who goes outside and just works on modern day things,
Yeah,
masonry or digging ditches or
yeah, yeah,
anything like that, he's in good shape. But he doesn't
yeah.
hold a candle to an actual human that's lived in the forest their whole life, climbing trees, swinging tree to tree.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, heck, you take one of the possible strongest humans on planet Earth, he still wouldn't be as strong as, say, a silverback gorilla.
exactly. But yeah, you know, but yeah, man. I mean, that's just the way things are.
Yep.
I mean, if you look at how much Okay, if you've noticed, each generation gets smaller and smaller, muscular wise.
Well, I mean, that does seem to be the general consensus, but that's not 100% always the case.
Not always the case. Sometimes, uh, I don't know whether to call it caveman TNA or what. Sometimes you get the manly guy, kind of like me, hair all over him and muscles.
Yeah.
But most generally, men are going towards small musculars, light frames, and being
Well, I mean, if
hairless.
if you really want to take into social changes, man, it seems like when me and you were growing up, man, there was the general consensus like the bigger and more muscular you are was considered more attractive by women. But if you look at what women seem to be attracted to today, just as long as you're in decent shape, they don't want a big popped out muscle monster anymore.
No, they don't want He-Man anymore.
Mm-mm. Which is fine because look, it's near hard, if not impossible, to get that size.
It's not impossible. I would say it's very, very freaking hard, though.
Well, you've got to realize, man, back in those years when I did used to work out a lot, they say that you can only safely gain 5 pounds of muscle per year, and that's if you're like really highly active working out.
Uh, you can gain a whole lot more than that, but the problem is your body, the same way as it reacts to fat weight, will react to the muscle weight the same way.
Yeah,
Your blood pressure will go up because you're a denser guy. You're going to have stretch marks. Let's face it, bigger muscles means more skin to cover the muscles.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, you can gain more than 5 pounds in a year, but it does have adverse effect.
I had heard. Oh, give me just a second. I'm stretching. I had heard that basically, while some people could gain more, that for the most part, most people, no matter what they do, generally won't gain more than 5 pounds of muscle.
Really?
Hmm. I mean, I'm talking about guys that. Okay, I dared to go into Facebook. I'm talking about guys that, are professional weightlifters that, depend on these big muscular bodies because their jobs are that they're in the MMA and, they're a wrestler or something like that. You know, you can put on weight, right? And you can use that weight to feed your muscles. And once you're big and muscular, you can put on a little extra weight to make you appear a little bigger. But to be tone and cut pure muscle, of absolute pure muscle, they say you can only gain, and this is under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
If you're on like something like steroids, those anabolic steroids, yeah, well, it's different in that case.
I mean, if you're a male under the age of 40, it's not necessarily always this way, but if you're a male under the age of 40, 50, midlife
Hmm.
crisis age,
Hmm.
and you still have testosterone functioning pretty well, you should be able to gain or lose weight randomly in quite, quite a large amount of numbers, bro.
I always used to wonder. I always used to wonder back in the days, while because I've been on YouTube for years. I'm guessing you've been on YouTube for years. Just mostly as a watcher before you became a creator.
Oh, yeah.
Um, I always used to wonder what happened to those guys I used to watch. And like, did something happen that they just decided to quit? And it's not that they decided to quit or something happened. There comes a time when after you did it for a long time, you kind of get burnt out on it.
True. Got to take a break.
That's what I've been doing this week. I started yesterday. I took my other break. Was it last month when I took a week's break?
Yeah.
It did me a world of good, and I'm on it now too. I started yesterday. Now it's back to where I'm going to watch some videos. I'm going to play some video games. You know, I mean, you've really got to take a break every once in a while too, because if you don't, you run out of ideas.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
You know, I came up with the idea, and I realized something. I've still got my other idea. We originally started out wanting to do a time travel theory video, and we ended up turning it into a Mandela effect paradoxes video. So I could still do the time travel one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've got all of that, to go on.
Oh yeah. Now, how in the heck do I get over that giant thing?
Let's see, how many subscribers does he have? Oh, okay. That explains it. Oh, I was looking at one of my friends on here that I had subscribed to a while back. He had a video he's had out for 7 hours and it only had one view.
Really?
And I was like, that doesn't make sense. And I went and looked and I was like, oh yeah.
Aw,
Poor,
poor
poor
guy.
guy's got poor guy's got 3 subscribers. Me, you, and I don't know who the other one is.
I don't reckon I need to be killing the hatchlings for the eggs, do I? It'd make more sense that the full grown of the animal would be laying the eggs or have the eggs on, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, when it comes to Warcraft, man, I mean, that's something you might as well ask me is like, is there a McDonald's in Warcraft? I wouldn't know. Is there?
Nope, there's only ends.
You know, can you order a grilled cheese McMuffin at the ends?
I'm pretty sure if you're cooking this high enough, you can make it.
Heck yeah.
You can cook just about any. Dude, I'm out here killing these things called Revenger things or something like that.
Yeah.
And they drop flesh. I'll guarantee you can turn that into sushi if your cooking's high enough.
Nice.
That's just the way that Warcraft is.
Well, since the weather's turned off cold, I think I'm going to cook some pinto beans.
Pinto bean. Ooh, I need to make some shit.
Oh, that's a good idea. We've got everything we need to make chili. We do. Hey, question.
Hmm?
Does chicken go good in chili or should I stick with hamburger?
Hamburger's best.
Okay.
You
'Cause,
can
I mean,
use chicken if you want.
I don't think I've ever had chicken chili, so I'd probably want to stick with hamburger.
I'm not saying you'll like it or dislike it, but and mostly hamburgers what I stick with.
All right. I mean, we've got everything we need to make chili. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing.
Heck yeah.
It's what I will do, homie. Homie, homes.
Chili's a good thing to have right about now.
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this on YouTube, but have you heard the news about Playboy?
Mm-mm.
They quit doing pictures altogether. It's just articles now.
So they don't even do the nude pictures?
Mm-mm. It's just articles.
Boy, Playboy is going to take one hell of a loss.
From what I understand, man, it's while it's not doing as good, of course, as it once was, it's doing a lot better than you might expect.
Really? With just articles?
Just articles. Well, I mean, of course, they're going to have pictures of stuff and things in there, but no more nudes.
The only reason I ever bought them was for the nudes.
I got to be fair with you, man. I mean, I hate to sound like this, but yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, of course, there clearly are people that do buy Playboy for the articles, but I mean, it clearly seems logical to me that the draw was the nudes.
Yeah, that was the main draw.
You know?
That was the main reason for getting a Playboy.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Till this day, when I close my eyes, I can still see Miss April, 1994.
Ah,
Absolutely,
Miss April 1994, eh?
absolutely. I remember every inch, every detail, every dimple.
Good lordy, son.
I mean, that was a beautiful woman.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
No, 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 no. It's all about just Miss April,
Say just that one, eh?
just her.
Well, I think honestly that whole thing we just talked about with Playboy not including the nudes anymore
Hmm.
is because of freaking PC culture.
Well, I mean, you can look at it as PC culture, but you also have to consider, heck, Hugh Hefner, man, what is he, like 372 now? He's got to where he don't care. He's been rich his whole life. He don't care. He's
Yeah,
like, do whatever.
he's made his money.
Yep.
But I'll guarantee you it's PC culture, man, and the fact of, well, look, okay, I'm not saying every guy is not attracted to a thick chick. I'm just saying that is a niche for certain guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not going to give any names, but I got a follower on Twitter, and it's this chick. And, she's got this really nice picture. She seemed like a nice chick. Everything she posts is just so desperately perverted, man. Um, can I can I can I make someone unfollow me?
I don't even know how that works. Possible?
I don't know, but how do I make her feed stop showing up? Because you've got to understand. You know how my brain works. We've had I've got science, science news, news, science news, crazy Russian hacker, peanut butter gamer, insanely perverted chick. How do I make her go away?
I don't know. I got no clue.
You know?
But yeah, man. Back to what I was saying. Big girls are a niche. They're their own thing. They're their own category for guys who have that fetish. Just like big guys are their own category for women. You see what I'm saying?
Yep, yep.
But with today's PC culture, you can't say that you got preferences. It
I
doesn't
mean,
happen.
with today's PC culture, you may not be able to say that you've got that. I can say I have preferences, and I mean, PC culture can, lick my dangleberries.
That's what I've been saying.
It's like, look, let's be fair here, Tate. I want to be realistically fair with you, and I don't want to chase any of my fans away or any of your fans away. But do you want the 400-pound blonde chick that lives in a trailer in Texas, or do you want the woman that upkeeps her body a little bit, takes care of herself, and tries to look attractive?
I want the one that tries to look attractive for a couple of
Eh,
reasons. Number one, the bigger you are, the more health problems you have.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. PC culture can kiss my butt. The bigger you are, if you're that big, that's less attractive than a thin woman that tries to take care of herself. PC
Yep,
culture can suck my butt.
yep. I
I mean,
don't
I hate
blame
to
you.
say it.
I don't blame you. But I think that's why they stopped including the nudes, just because bigger women were whining and bitching about the women that actually keep themselves in shape, making money off of their
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, here's the thing. I'm not one of those people. I'm not what you would call a fat shamer. I'm not willing to fat shame. It's not where I'm picking on other people. It's when people come to me and say, no, no, you've got to be so politically correct that you can't have an opinion. I most definitely not think so. I have my opinions.
hmm That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying, dude. Everybody has their preferences. It's
You know,
not to say that they hate you or that they think you're gross or anything like that.
no.
They
It's
just
not
have their preferences.
right. That's not to say that I hate somebody or I think somebody's gross. It's just when somebody pushes my back against the wall, they're like, now, with this PC politically correct world, it's like I'm supposed to love the 400-pound trailer park queen as much as I would say Halle Berry. And I'm like, no, no, you're wrong.
Halle
I can
Berry,
love more. I can love more who I want to love more.
yeah,
And PC culture ain't going to force me to do otherwise.
exactly. And I think that's why they took the photos out because these
Well,
big girls are moaning and are pissing about it.
I mean, they can say that it paints an unrealistic picture of how women should look, but dadgum, you can go to Bowling Green or Glasgow and see women that look that good.
Yep, you can go to your local shopping center.
The women that are saying that it paints an unrealistic picture of women are the same women that's standing in the middle of a Dairy Queen with a freaking blizzard in one hand and a pot pie in the other, and it paints a realistic picture of
Yeah,
women. Fuck
yep.
that. You know.
That's what I've been screaming, man.
I'm not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with people being of average size or, being even overweight. What I am saying is when someone tells me I'm supposed to think that that person is just as attractive as a supermodel, fuck no, I'm fixing to get right with them.
Exactly.
You ain't going to politically correct me, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about political culture. It's not going to politically correct me into being silly in the head.
I actually think that a lot of them have been dropped on their heads.
Well, I mean, it's not just that. Society is pushing it so far that there legitimately are people out there. It's like, no, it's all about a woman's heart. It doesn't matter if she's 400 pounds and smells. She's just as attractive as Halle Berry in their own way. No, no, she's not.
Okay. I know females are not going to believe this, but the penis has a brain of its own, and it likes what it likes. Despite what our other brain up here in our head says, the
Well,
penis
here's
still
how it is.
likes what it likes.
Exactly, and it's also this, Tate. You know as well as I do, man,
Yep.
that women want men to be like, yeah, you should love Shaniqua who weighs 410 pounds just as much as you love Kelly who's 101 pounds soaking wet. But yet, look at what women have thrust upon men. They're like, no, not only do you have to have money and a truck and have to be able to support me, you have to be attractive. You have to do this. You have to do that. Well, fuck that. If they're going to put all of those stipulations on me, I can definitely say 400-pound Shaniqua ain't pretty.
Exactly. That's what relationships have always been, is a compromise between the two. You get what you
Yeah,
want on both sides.
yeah.
When you take that compromise away, there's no reason to have a relationship anymore.
you know and I mean, and it's not even that I'm outspokenly saying that 400-pound Shaniqua ain't pretty. It's when people approach me and tell me like, no, 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 it's only correct to think Shaniqua's just as pretty as Halle Berry. It's like, no, no, that's called trying to brainwash somebody with a bunch of BS, Holmes.
Yep. I think that in itself right there is the reason why they took pictures out of friggin' Playboy. Because people have sticks up their butts now.
Well, I mean, man, look, I mean, here's the thing, you know uh try to go out and get a really attractive woman without a job, without money falling out of your butt, without a way to support her, and see how well that works for you. They put statistics and figures out for us. We get the right to pick and choose what we think is attractive or not. And political culture can just, deal with that.
That's exactly what I've been saying. It's a compromise on both sides. If you want me to spend money on you, go to the gym and work out.
Exactly. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. If they want to be taken care of and treated like princesses and queens, well, they need to fit the role.
The only way you get to be big and lay around and fuss at me is after you've had a couple of my spawn.
No, see, that's the thing about modern times, brother Tate. When a woman gets tired of a man, what do? Oh, sorry, it's not working
Oh,
out, dear John. Bye.
well, see,
So
that's
let me tell.
because the government will step in and take the role of the father.
Well, I'm just saying. So if I marry her and she's 101 pounds soaking wet, and then I have a couple of kids by her, and she turns around and she gets to be 350 pounds, well, dear Lisa, your fat ass is gone. Bye. Hey, they do the same thing to us, homie. It's fair.
Yep, that's
100%.
true. That's true, man. I can't lie.
They put us through hell about trying to meet their requirements, and then they want to make us the bad guy when they don't meet ours. They just got to deal with reality.
It's a compromise, man. One gets
You
what they
know,
want, another one
they've
gets
been
what they want.
dude, they've been teaching us since middle school how harsh reality is.
Oh, it's not fair, it's not polite, and it'll keep you on your ass if you let it.
Oh, dude, let me tell you how it is, dude. Like, you know, we're supposed to treat them all like princesses and queens, but how many times, man, have you seen a girl? And I know you've been to parties and groups, and you've seen a pretty little girl. She's like, oh yeah, I left him because I was tired of him. It's time for somebody new. Tee hee, and that shit's supposed to just roll over. We're supposed to accept that,
Yep.
you know. And if he would have just left her because he was tired of her, oh, that terrible, horrible person, you know. No. But then again, you've known me for what, 20 something years, Tate?
Somewhere in there.
You know how I am. When I'm done, I'm out the door with a bag packed. I've always been that way.
Bag hell, I've got 4 or 5 suitcases.
I got to be fair, and this is my advice to any man out there. If your life is not fulfilled and you're not happy with who you're with, find you somebody else. You're not obligated to anybody but yourself and the Lord.
Exactly. You ain't happy where you at. There's a reason that they made feet.
Yep.
You don't have to have a vehicle. You don't have to have a plane. You don't have to have a train. There's a reason that you have feet. If you're not happy where you're at, you can move to another place.
Yep.
That's just how it is. You know?
Sometimes you gotta go where everybody knows your name. Lots and lots and lots of people won't get that joke, and it's sad.
I'm telling you, man. uh,
Oh, I'll be right back, brother.
yeah. When you come back, man, throw some Fraggle Rock comments in.
Some Fraggle Rock.
Some
Oh my
Fraggle
god.
Rock.
Oh my gosh, homie.
Fraggle Rock, man. Fraggle Rock.
All right.
Not Fraggle Rock.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're not
Johnny's
talking about
Fraggle Rock.
Mr. Sulu here. We're talking about Fraggle Rock.
Hello. Oh my.
Oh my.
You do a better Sulu than me.
Well, you know that's just because I got that level 10 flaming bob penis right.
Oh, I thought you leveled it up. I thought it was a level 12 now.
Nah, it's still only level 10, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, don't you know you're supposed to go in there and you're supposed to assign the accumulated action points? That's probably why you haven't leveled up in a while. You've probably got a shitload of action points you ain't assigned.
Yep, yep. It's
I'll be
still level 10.
I'll be right back, homie.
Alrighty. Oh man, I gotta pee. Oh no, no, no! I don't want to fight that big bastard. Big guy's mean. Okay, stopping the stream for a minute. Whoops.